Hey yo, how's it going? This is Goku from Magical Noob and welcome to our last Arkham Talk. Today we're going to be talking about some new stuff about Batman Arkham Knight. We're going to be recapping the whole Arkham Talk series and I'm going to be answering as many questions as you guys have asked in the previous video and also on Twitter. So yeah, it's going to be a bit different than usual. I'm just going to be sitting here on the couch with my tablet, reading questions and looking for some information, kind of improvising everything. Welcome to our last episode of Arkham Talk. Alright, so last week we've had another episode of Arkham Insider. That episode we finally see the Batmobile running over some people and those guys are dead. I don't care what you say, like the Batmobile has an electrocution thing and they're just knocked out. No, those guys are dead. But at the same time, I mean, who cares? Just suspend our disbelief for a little bit and just enjoy the goddamn game. Doesn't matter, you know, like in the real world, yes, they would be dead, but it's a freaking video game. Like, who cares, really? We've also had another video showing the NVidia features for PC, which might be the explanation why the PC specs, the PC requirements for Ultra are so damn high. It's, we see some notable difference on the rain. It's the only platform where you can kick money, apparently, because you see the money flying around when you're fighting in that arena. Tons of little things that are just much more detailed and there's more objects with physics attached to them, I'd say. Yeah, that's all pretty cool. And finally we had another trailer for the Red Hood story pack. I think they're going in the right direction with Red Hood's moves. I don't know about the story itself, obviously, because I haven't played it yet. But one of my issues with Deathstroke and his moveset is the fact that Deathstroke kills people like it's nothing. And on Arkham Origins, Deathstroke was completely non-lethal. And you got Red Hood shooting guys in the face right now, so that's that. I think they're going in the right direction with this move set, at least. I can't speak to the story pack, and yeah, I think that's all that happened last week. This has been a very fun series for me. We started back when the game was announced with a cinematic trailer. Kind of looked over every little piece of news that was out there. After, you know, studying everything there is to know about this game before release, I think it's another Batman game. Like, if you remove the Batmobile, this game is Arkham City with a few improvements. Like, a few improvements to the combat, a few improvements to the gliding, and it takes place in a bigger city. And really, that's it for the game. It's Arkham City, but a little bit better. Obviously, there's the brand new story and all of that. And the Batmobile is the big addition to the game. And as I mentioned before, like, Pursuit mode looks awesome. I can't wait to cruise Gotham City driving the Batmobile. But battle mode, and especially the puzzle element, like solving puzzles with the Batmobile, switching back and forth between Batman and remotely controlling the car. That doesn't seem like the best integration. I hope to be proven wrong, obviously. We'll see once the game finally hits, but I have good expectations for Arkham Knight. I'm looking forward to playing that game and being the Batman, like Rocksteady keeps saying. And with all they've shown for the Batmobile more recently, you know, the EMP, the drone virus, it seems that there's a lot more options there than what I was expecting, so the combat might actually be fine. I still don't see a way for them to save the puzzles though. But yeah, overall, good expectations. Can't wait to play it. And with that, let's get to your questions. Arkham Assassin starts really strong with 3 questions. The first one is how long is the game? Second one, how long are the side missions? Are the dual play missions side missions or main? Okay, so I'll answer 1 and 2 at the same time. They've said the game is bigger than any other Arkham game. So bigger than City, bigger than Asylum, because Rocksteady pretends Arkham Origins didn't exist. Asylum was a pretty short game, if we look back to it. You can beat that game in 15 hours, I want to say. That is obviously excluding collectibles. I don't count collectibles as, you know, how long it takes to beat a game, because not everyone is into collectibles, you know. So playing through the main story and there are no side missions on Arkham Asylum would be a 15-hour game, I would say. Arkham City introduces the open world, introduces side missions, so that might double the playtime you get out of that Arkham title. So I would say about 30 hours. And they're saying they have a longer main story and longer side missions. So if they deliver on what they're promising, we're looking at a game with more than 30 hours of gameplay. I would expect between 40 and 50, and I would be satisfied, honestly. That's all I have for you, man. It's gonna be longer than the previous ones, according to Rocksteady. Will the dual play missions be side missions or main? I want to say both. I am positive they will be on the main missions. Not entirely sure if they will be on the side missions, but probably, okay? Hall of Game didn't really ask a question, but it brings up some interesting points of discussion. First, I mentioned in my previous video that Harley Quinn now also has a detective mode because she can see through walls. We saw that briefly. And he says Harley's detective mode is a berserk mode. I mean, you can still see the thugs through walls. Right? It's weird because on Arkham Asylum I felt really powerful having detective vision and being able to plan out everything with a detective vision, and now it just seems that everyone has one of those. So why is Batman special, really? Like, it's supposed to be the technology and the gadgets and all of that, but now everyone has stuff as good or even better than his. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I think they could very well have a Predator scenario without any sort of detective vision. Sure, it wouldn't be balanced, but who cares about balance? He also mentions that he hopes a lot of the Batmobile puzzles are optional, a lot like the cryptographic sequencer and the explosive gel, which are used to open new pathways, but most of its uses are optional. I would agree that most of its uses are optional if you're going for collectibles. If you just stick to the main mission, you still have to use the explosive gel and the cryptographic sequencer quite a lot, and that's exactly what I'm expecting, not hoping for. I hope they get rid of the fucking puzzles by the time they release the game, but that's not happening. But that's what I'm expecting for the Batmobile puzzles as well. You're gonna have to use them a lot during missions, and if you want to collect every single thing, I mean, there will be some Riddler puzzles where you'll have to use the Batmobile remotely. That's at least what I'm expecting. Thanks for your comments. Days of Maze comments, don't try to spoil shit by talking about trophies, okay? So this is Batman Arkham Videos, which is another YouTube channel, and that guy does an amazing job at covering Batman news. I believe he has some inside source at Rocksteady. I mean, he has to, or Warner Brothers, because the official trailers get released on his channel. That's kind of an unfair advantage, you know? But hey, it's a great channel for Batman news. I get a lot of my news there. And he recently released the trophies. So, like, there was a leaked article, or True Achievements leaked the trophies or achievements for Batman Arkham Knight. And he just kind of showed them, and he did warn there would be spoilers. I'm not gonna do that for two reasons. One, spoilers, yes. And two, True Achievements has a record of having fake achievements on their website. And I don't know if this is done on purpose or not, but what happens is they're like, hey, here's the leaked list of achievements. That gets a lot of traffic, gets a lot of people to visit their site because they're the first website with the achievements. And then closer to release, they're like, oh, the list was wrong. Here's the real one. So who even knows if those are the real achievements? And Robotronic has the final comment question on YouTube. He has shared a link which might have some spoilers. I mean, who knows if that link is actually true or not. I'll leave it down in the description. You can check it for yourself. But it is 2 screenshots of what is presumably Arkham Knight. You can see it's Batman Arkham Knight because Batman has the new suit. But there is a character there that shouldn't be there, perhaps. And I really hope they haven't messed up heavily like that. Alright, and the final question comes from Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at magical_noob. And Amber Grant, aka Pluto Fairy, one of my co-workers, on TGN. She asks, will there be bat nipples? So she's obviously referring to the George Clooney outfit. From the available skins that have been revealed so far, no. But one of the DLC packs they have announced for the Season Pass, it features new skins for the Batmobiles and for Batman. And they mention it's from the most iconic movies, it's from the most iconic comics, and all of that. So maybe in DLC we'll get some Clooney outfit. That's the best I got. And yeah, thank you for watching once more. This was an amazing journey, this Batman Arkham Knight. I learned a lot of stuff. This was kind of my first game that I tried to cover, do these game talks. After Batman Arkham Knight, I started doing Dying Light. Dying Light is already out by now. And that went extremely well in terms of views, grew the channel immensely. Arkham Knight didn't as much. I still enjoyed doing the episodes quite a lot. And it was truly a learning experience. If you go to the Arkham Knight playlist, there's a ton of deleted videos because I did some bad stuff with the YouTube search engine. I created some tags on the description and YouTube was like, no, you can't do this. And they just straight out banned my videos. I guess, hey, everything's a learning experience. I wasn't misleading anyone. I just wanted to have more tags in the description. I just wanted to say more than what I had the space to do. I wasn't misleading or telling anyone, hey, here's a walkthrough part 1 of Batman Arkham Knight and it's just the fucking trailers mashed together. Seriously, go report all those videos for spam or I don't know, false advertising, I guess. But I've been Globco here with the very last Arkham talk. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. See you next time.